Cabrón, ya ni veo. Ah, cabrón. You're like, whoa, we couldn't hear anything. Can you hear yourself? I'm like, I think so, man. It's been a hectic day. Sorry. Can't stop this.
Para empezar, tengo unas cosas que quiero aclarar.
Shout-outs para Jenny La 69. Hey, this girl's making it big. Everybody's talking about her. If you don't know, just look up La 69, LA 69. And it's a girl that came from Riverside, and now she's doing her own music. People are criticizing her, but she's known for saying, whatever, fool. But anyhow, the world is turning with such hits like Jenny.
Y el objetivo hacerlo realidad. Soy la 69, soy la chingona que salió de Riverside, la que siempre quiso más, a lo que me dediqué.
Getting all into the song. Sorry, let's get into it. Tonight we have stories that are affecting the world in a major way. For instance, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp were completely out for more than 6 hours. People were going crazy. People were like actually talking to each other. And couples got back together, you know, and things like that. People got to know each other. You know, life went back to like 10 years ago. And they said that they didn't know what was happening. I mean, for them to have such an outage, experts are saying that it was because, you know, they are very weak in that department. They don't have what it takes to run that department, you know. So they're saying, hey, better get it together, bro, because this thing is going to affect you in a major way if you don't get with the program. Sorry, we're a little bit disorganized, but this thing really threw us off when we were doing our research. We do depend on these, you know, these elements of our lives, Facebook, Instagram, to communicate with friends, WhatsApp, business, you know, so it is essential now, but it also is showing us, there's another article that I'm going to be presenting in a little bit, that we really are a dependent society. Without it, we really are kind of like stopping our lives and blocking ourselves from coexisting with one another at an international level. But experts are saying, look, you got to look at alternatives, but we're going to talk more about that. But others are saying it's a backlash by hackers because they actually want to go and show Facebook that whistleblowers are okay. Recently, there was a whistleblower, a lady that came out and said that she was harassed and that she lived in a hostile environment for being a female. So Facebook is saying, no, man, we didn't do that. And she was also saying the way Facebook collects the data and so on, right? And that they allow different things to happen, like violent content and so on and so on. So people are saying, you know, it's these hackers that are trying to fix things by their own hands. So who knows? But it truly was a lesson that nobody expected, and it threw everybody off the roof. Well, in other news, let's get into this. They're saying that, oh man, I can't even see the news from that far. Dude, I didn't think that I was going to get to his level, man. Getting old sucks, bro. No, it's because I need a bigger monitor and I'm looking for a sponsor. So if anybody is out there, you know, if somebody wins the lotto, that's the news story that I'm supposed to be talking about. They're saying that the Powerball drawing somebody, whether they won or not, because we're doing this live, it already happened at 8 p.m. 685 million was the jackpot. Imagine, say you take half of that, 375, 385, after taxes, 300. Bro, you have to live for generations and generations. Get with a good financial planner and plan out your future. And it's good to dream, huh? Sometimes I say to myself, if I was this rich, bro, I would do this, I would do that. And I'm like, and then I hear rich people saying, man, I was more happier when I was poor, man. Like Akon today. I remember walking without shoes, man. I'm like, well, then go back and be poor, cabrón, and be happy, huh? Well, talking about that, people are really sentimental with the whole outage of the social media platforms today. Facebook, the parent company of YouTube, and all these, social media companies that are interrelated. At the end of the day, investors behind them as the money that they put into different technology, franchises, as I would call them. And they're saying that a lot of people were depressed because they saw that they couldn't communicate with their loved ones. They didn't know if their husband was online talking to another one. Things of that nature. It got very hectic and really paralyzed the world, and a lot of people depend on it. People that work international business, and it was a big hit. And whether it was a message or not, they're telling people, look, you can always use your phone. You don't have to be cheap and not rely only on WhatsApp because it's free. Man, it is what it is. And well, talking about other news, the U.S. wants new trade talks with China, but they say they're going to keep the tariffs. So it's funny, money moves money. The holidays are coming. Here in California, you look at the port of Long Beach, San Pedro, where they unload most of these ships that come from the, east. So they've been sitting there for months. And, obviously that creates supply and demand shortage, right? The supply chain is kind of broken down, so everything kind of slows down and people are panicking. Costco doesn't want to sell you toilet paper. And, they said there's a shortage in cars. A bunch of excuses just to make money, right? Well, they said that since Christmas is coming up, that they're going to be resuming their talks with China and hopefully will reach a great agreement. So we'll see. I think it's pressure points that they're giving each other, because I think one of the points that the U.S. express to China was that, you got to get rid of the Bitcoin. And you saw this week that there was a big cutoff in China prohibiting, last week actually, the whole trading of Bitcoin. So it's kind of like the U.S. saying, hey, come on, let the dollar ride and we'll play together. We need each other. So, well, that's that. And other things that are making news is, COVID continues to go on. And a lot of people have already gotten vaccinated. I'm one of them, man. It feels amazing. Honestly, you feel stronger. And, it's, I think, an evolution process. Yeah, we might not have all the data of years of research. But, man, I think in such times, I'm willing to take the chance and go for the other thing. Because, man, what's happening is to employees in New York, in the school district, they're actually going to be placed on unpaid leave. They're saying, you know what? You don't want to get the vaccine? You're working with kids? Go back home, bro. Go eat some cup of noodles. Enjoy it. So it's becoming that level. Here in California, the governor just approved mandatory vaccines for 12 and up. And when Pfizer approves and gets the FDA approval for 5, from 5 up, they said they're going to implement that as well. Me as a parent, I still feel like, oh man, it's crazy, right? But I feel like it's humanity. We really got to do our part if we want to eradicate this thing. A lot of people are conspiracy theories and believe the opposite. But having gone through COVID myself and taking the vaccine, my God, the vaccine is nothing, not even 1% of what you feel with it. So thank God I know I overcame it, but I would tell you, get it. It's worth it. But anyhow, another thing that I want to tell you to get is a good car at iSellAutos.com. If you're looking for a good car, we don't give you price markups like the rest of the guys in the market that want to justify their PP loans, But for real, we're in it to help you. We're a family-owned business, and we basically want to give you a good product so you can recommend us to somebody else. So if you're looking to buy or lease, iSellAutos.com. Look us up. The information is there. I want to thank you for joining us. Wednesday, we'll be back. We're going to have a topic. We're going to be talking with Jocelyn. If you haven't seen Jocelyn, she comes on Fridays. I want to showcase more of her because she's a great mind, and I think that's where I want to take this show. I want to give you news. I want to give you information, obviously, because I'm a person that believes in opening minds. I guess by opening my own, I think I'm opening others. And I'm not asking for you to be a follower or anything like that, but if you want to think differently and be in a world where it's cool to look at things from a different perspective, come and join us. Monday and Wednesday, we do Quick News, and Friday, we do the extended version. Friday's topic is going to be, what are dreams? What is the meaning of them? How do we come about them? And, take it into the mystical side. But anyhow, want to join us on Wednesday, 8 p.m. 8 p.m., Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit like, share, and comment so you know when you subscribe, when we're going to go live. You get the alert, and you join us for a good, cool, fun, informational piece. Thank you so much. I do this from the bottom of my heart. Hope you have a great week. Stay positive and stay sane. Thank you.